we found another idea. Okay, now this should be spread out. Anil again brought another thought which I very much admire, and I know Professor Rohit is again a part of it, because dealing with books, he comes out with these kinds of thoughts. Let's introduce a page in textbook, all textbooks of schools, where you give out this how to deal or how to handle a man who can't see. We still at this age, at grown-up age, we feel awkward when we meet a blind man. And the first blunder that we do, we hold his hand and speak louder. इधर रास्ता इधर नहीं है, पीछे की तरफ. A blind man can hear, but we forget. We start feeling awkward, so we commit these kinds of blunders. So let's put them down, and requested the Education Ministry and the ministers concerned that please give us one page in your textbook in which we can how to deal, how to make friends, and how to handle situations when these kinds of situations arise. Luckily we succeeded in it, and we even gave the sign language in it, so that you also understand if somebody is speaking. And children are so good at picking up the sign language. It becomes a game, it becomes a fun for them. And in no time they picked up the game. And then started coming some complaints from the teachers. The complaint comes to the principal. Now this is becoming a handicap for me. He said, because these children on sign language, they tell the answers to each other when I put questions. So they have started cheating. So we should stop this. Now, that becomes a narrow-mindedness. That's a small vision. They should understand what a big thing you are doing. And their objection to this, that by doing this sign language, this children has told the other one what is the answer of this. So I wish that should go. And that was one more thing which we introduced at the schools. Then came one more thing. There was a sort of an understanding, sort of a conviction with people that Braille is only in English. It's only the English books in Braille, which was not true. Most of the people had that kind of a thought in their mind. So we started making Braille in Urdu, Hindi. We wish to make it in Marathi, and we wish to make it in Malayalam, and we wish to make in other languages, so that it's a language of sound and touch. This must be understood, that it's a language of touch and sound, and any sound can be transferred to that touch. So it's not necessarily that it's only in English. So we started publishing it. So we published a few books, and good books. Don't तोता मिर्ची खाता है नल पे जा पानी ला. I think it's the most boring kind of text that we have in our schools. So we started telling stories in it. We made Brailles in poetry. Not only for children, even for grown-ups. Because this is again, whenever we refer, even I make that mistake many times, when we refer to these kinds of disabilities, we refer to the children who are, there are grown-ups also. We forget that. They're not only, and those children also keep growing up. They don't remain, they don't stay there only. They also grow up. So we started working on Braille for that reason. We have about 35 books today in Braille in different languages, in which there is one of our president, ex-president, Abul Kalam's biography, Wings of Fire, is another book on his autobiography which he has written, which is a very, very inspiring book. I've translated it in Urdu and Hindi for the benefit of youngsters, which I think every youngster must read it, must go through it. It's very inspiring, sir. So that those who can't see can read. Those who see with their fingers, they have eyes in their fingers. And what lovely eyes. It never goes the sight, the eyesight, it doesn't need spectacles, it doesn't need glasses, though that sight remains always there in the fingers. We, as we say कि हम नज़र कमज़ोर हो गई और नज़र दूर की नज़र है, नज़दीक की नज़र है, पढ़ने की नज़र है. For reading by fingers, you don't have that problem. It's only the one who put on glasses had that kind of problem. So this handicap is not with them. So that can always be read and inspiring, and that was one more motive which we thought we should cover. I admire this, and it's something, a passion with me and with many others like me, which we all welcome. And thank you for really taking up this movement and spreading it more. And nothing like spreading it through poetry, through writing, through literature.